Okay, hello everyone. This video is purely to demonstrate another app from our developers, guys. And this application is called WheelWheel. It is a phenomenal application to controlling your hoverboard, or another name is scooter, or balancing wheels, whatever you like to call it. So basically, what you need to do is purely simply download the application, then you will run in it. Then you will get Wi-Fi signals here. Basically, what it says, if it's blue, it means it's connected, which we have already connected the Wi-Fi. Bear in mind, is the Wi-Fi embedded into the scooter hardware. So if you don't have the one of our scooters, you need to purchase one of the hardwares for the Wi-Fi. Or if you buy one of us, it's already got the Wi-Fi chip on it. So simply, like, you get hooked up to your Wi-Fi at home, you can find the scooter with the scooter number on it and log into it and just put the password on and you're ready to go. Now on the main page you do have some symbols here. Basically the angle, which in here it says 22°.6, it is allocated to the angle of the scooter. So for example, for the live let's say this is just a development scooter we have here. It's not connected to anything or any wires. Bear in mind, this cable here is the laptop cable. So it's not connected to anything. So literally when we tilt the scooter, you can see here it changes to 3.1 degrees for the tilt of the scooter. The next symbols you do have here is the milliamp per hours. And it will tell you live how much milliamp hours you are drawing from the scooter while you are using it or is in use. It is a fantastic, let's say, option, which if your scooter is broken or it is just jammed and is drawing the current, you can easily find out which, while the scooter is not in use, if you see any numbers there, you can see it's like there's something wrong with it. The next symbol there for the battery, the green one here, is for how much battery you got left. Is only 4% is left. And the next one you do have here is the distance. And for the distance, and you can, however, reset it from the menu next steps, which I will show you shortly. And from the total milliamp hours which is left, and the voltage, you can see whether your battery is working properly and optimized to up to highest level, which it has to be, or not. So when you go to the setting tab here, basically we do have here general settings. When you go to the general settings, then it would say the first one, it says 1 second here, is the frequent pulling and how much data you want to pull per second or per minute or milliseconds from your scooter. So bear in mind, these settings, purely the first setting is for general. If you go any lower than 1 second or 2 seconds, it would give you the opportunity to go. If you have a look here, so for some reasons I can get through it, but anyway, maybe it's just in the development mode, it doesn't move. But if you go any lower, it pulls the data faster, so it will run out the battery a bit faster. So 1 second is sufficient enough. The second one is the signal range. So 20 dB is optimal and is a good Wi-Fi signal range for you to pull in the data and get hooked up to your Wi-Fi for the battery saving. If you go any faster, again, it will just drain your battery a bit faster. And here on the third option, you do have, if you do want to change a Wi-Fi password for your scooter, then you can just put your own PIN number here and confirm it, and you would have a new Wi-Fi password for it. The second one, it says the advanced setting here. Basically, you do have some slides here and some tabs. The first one, what it says for accelerometers. So basically, when you want to get on your scooter, if you are a let's say new user to the scooter, if you haven't used it before, you can just reduce the speed of the accelerometer. So it will tell you here, it says, for example, if you're quite heavy and it's the first time you want to reduce it, you can just go a bit slower, and slowly it will back to the maximum speed. Then you confirm whether you want it or not. The second thing is this, for when you stand on your scooter, what is going to happen is it will pick up the speed, how fast to move. So basically, again, if you want to reduce the speed, you can do it by this one. Now, in here is a fantastic option for you. It say the minimum voltage of the battery, whatever is left, you want to not allowing it to switch on again. So basically what happens is, like, for example, for now, it's been set to 38 volt. That is mean if the battery is anywhere less than 38 volts, literally you cannot get on it. So it does happen sometimes your kids or yourself are on the scooter and all of a sudden the battery runs out and gets fully drained and it gets stuck while you're trying to run it, and it will be quite dangerous. So basically, before you get on it, it will check the battery. If it's anything below this level, it wouldn't let you to run it at all. Now the second one, you have the here you got 15 minutes. It's like a standby mode, and if you do not use your hardware or scooter or hoverboard, whatever you would like to call it, it will go to switch off. And now here we do have the security to switch it off. So basically, it says if the battery is lower than, for example, here I told you, it's like when you set it to 38, if anything is below than 38, even if it's 37.5 volt, it wouldn't let you to use it unless you come to this setting and switch it on or off. Do you want the on option to be on, or no, I don't care how much is the battery, I want it to be off, right? So that option no longer is valid. And the second one, it says for if you are a new user, right? If you don't know how to get on the scooter, so you don't want to, as soon as you get on it, it goes really fast, right? You cannot control it. So basically, what you do, you switch it on here, and it will reduce the maximum speed to 50% of this up level. So you can start get training on the lower speed for a few minutes. Now you do have the LED lights, whether you want them to be on or off. If you don't like this fancy LED lights on your scooter, you can just leave it, switch it off, or you can reset everything by here to the factory defaults, right? Now the next beautiful option you do have here is the auto scanning of your hardware. So basically what it does, automatically scans your hardware and tells you whether there's any faults or any problems within the hardware. The first one is the cables, the connection cables, ribbon cable between two boards. It's for synchronization of the boards. It will check them whether it is connected properly, and it will check the MOSFETs between for the batteries sides and the MOSFETs for the other sides, and sensors on both sides, sensors for let's say balancing sensors, and gyroscope sensors as well. It will check whether they are optimized and in the good working order. The second one is about the developer, and you do have the websites and email there. If you please have any comments or anything, please send it to us. Thank you very much for listening, and enjoy your new gadget for your scooters. Thanks.